I just downloaded a bunch of text content as well as the script from a storyline course into a Word document. My goal is to convert this into a Rise course, but honestly, this isn't my content. I don't know much about it. It's basically a solo instructional design project. So I need a little bit of help being imaginative and thinking about how to use this content in Rise. Well, I tried using Claude AI to help me out with that task, and it did very well. I will show you what I did in just a moment. I'm Lindsay, and I cover instructional design, e-learning development, and all things online teaching and learning. So this is a project for a place where I work. So I'm not going to show you the whole content, but I'll tell you it's part of a course for emerging supervisors looking to learn more about how to be a good supervisor. So this particular storyline course was about the business partners in human resources and how they can help out new supervisors. So what I did was I copied all the text that I had from my Word document. It's organized roughly into 4 sections, has the script as a bullet point along with all the bullet points from the course. It's basically just a slide deck that I converted into a Word document by copying and pasting. I know there's better ways to do that, but that's what I did before I thought about AI. So what I did is I took all that content, I pasted it into Claude. I do have a paid professional plan with Claude. I gave it a bunch of text content and I told it what I did. I pulled this voiceover and the bullets from a storyline course. I want to build it out in Rise. Please help me out here. Structure the content as text or video and activities, and make sure you format it so it can just get developing right away. It did a really nice job. So one of the neat things about Claude is it'll create these little downloadable documents here. You can download it right there. And it outlined it really nicely, but I changed my mind. I didn't want to do videos after all. Listen, I'm just trying to get this thing converted. We can't use a storyline anymore. So I told it, I said, I changed my mind. I don't want to use videos, but I do want you to include more interactivity, including things like flashcards. I know Rise pretty well. I know it's got a lot of interactivity. And the initial document there, it was like, knowledge check, multiple choice. I'm like, I need more than that. It did a really nice job. Again, it revised with headings. It included interactive timeline. I thought that was a neat touch. It included flashcards, a drag and drop, then a knowledge check. I thought that was great. Sorting activity, a scenario-based activity, fantastic. The first round of content it gave me was very just standard, here's some bullet points, here's a knowledge check. Here's some bullet points, here's a knowledge check. It's not engaging whatsoever. This version, much more engaging. When I have a lot of text content, I really like to figure out how to teach that content without necessarily having to record video, because that's just, me talking at you. It's all very passive. I don't want to just do text. I don't want to just do video. I want learners to actually interact with this stuff so that they learn it. And Claude did a really nice job here of taking this content and suggesting how to actually structure this into interactive elements. Now, my next step here is I'm going to ask some further questions. For example, flashcards for onboarding best practices. Listen, I'm pressed for time. Can you spell this out for me? I'm going to ask Claude to actually give me an outline of what flashcards to build and what should be on the front and back. It'll do that for me really nicely, and that's what I'll use to start building out in Rise. So I know AI features are coming to Rise in particular. I'm not sure what's going to look like in the storyline. I don't know if I'm going to have access to those because I get access to Articulate 360 through my institutions that I'm affiliated with, and I love AI, but I might not get that upgraded subscription. So we'll see what happens. But for the meanwhile, Claude was wonderful for helping me build out a Rise course. I'm really impressed by how well it knows what's possible in Rise. And this is definitely something I would use for my next conversion. What do you all think? Would you try using AI to convert your storyline to Rise? How would you do it differently? Let me know in the comments.